Okay. Good evening, everyone. Please, can you confirm if you are hearing me, if I'm audible? Okay, 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 thank you. Good evening, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I warmly welcome you to the Public Service Knowledge Hub, our platform dedicated to knowledge sharing and capacity building for public servants. So on our topic today is both timely and inspire. Leadership, lead where you are, equipping today's manager for real impact in public service. Why this important? Leader in public service is not only about position, it is it is about influence, responsibility, and impact. Every manager, no matter their cadre, has the opportunity to create value, inspire others, and contribute meaningful to service excellence. In an era where citizens demand accountability, innovation, and better results from government, this conversation challenges us to ask, am I leading from where I stand? It reminds us that change in the public service begins not from the top alone, but from the commitment of each officer to lead with integrity, creativity, and ownership. We are privileged to have with us a seasonal leader and transformational administrator to guide us through this topic. Please, before I start reading the brief for our guest, confirm your attendance, check the chat box and confirm your attendance. Fill your attendance by clicking the form, the link. Now, Mrs. Bibilomo Olaide Olusekun is a distinguished civil servant, administrator, and transformational leader whose career embodies integrity, excellence, and service. She holds a BSc in Political Science, graduating with second-class upper from the University of Jos and an MBA in General Management from the University of Lagos. She is a certified life coach as well as certified mediator. She is a member of the Shatter Institute of Personnel Management and Shatter Institute of Director, MCID. Her professional journey began in the banking sector, and in 2001, she joined the Lagos State Public Service as a senior administrative officer. Over the course of her public service career, she has had the privilege of serving in the three key human resource MGAs, that is, Public Service Office, Ministry of Establishment and Training, and the Civil Service Commission. Before her current posting to the Office of Local Government Establishment and Training, collectively, she had devoted over 14 years to these strategic HR institutions, where she consistently raised the bar of professionalism and innovation. In April 2023, she was appointed permanent secretary and deployed to the Office of Local Government Establishment and Training. In this role, she has left an indelible mark, championing reform that have redefined efficiency and professionalism in the local government service. Under her leadership, 3,076 officers have benefited from structured training program. Key initiatives introduced by Mrs. Olusekun include the Officers Proficiency Program knowledge sharing session and pioneering webinars that reach over 4,000 participants in the local government service, as well as innovative projects such as the Grow Your Own Food initiative in support of the state government policy on food sufficiency. She also spearheaded the resuscitation of the Lagos State University Public Service Staff Development Center 2 years diploma course in local government administration for stagnated clerical officers. Scientific data analysis of the workforce in local government service to aid policy formulation and decision-making towards an optimized and service-driven local government service, and convened the first ever strategy retreat for directors on innovation and efficiency in local government administration. She also spearheaded the deployment of the what was this? Deployment of a comprehensive deployment of comprehensive deployment policy for the local government service, overseeing over 140 appointments, 347 departmental deployments, and the successful deployment of more than 6,800 officers across the 57 local government areas and local council development areas in a single year. Committed to staff welfare, she strengthened access to housing loan, disbursing 364.8 million naira to 716 applicants in 2023 and 451.6 million naira to over 1,000 beneficiaries in 2024. She institutionalized workplace wellness program, digitized circulars 2021 and 2022 as director of staff, and published the establishment handbook. Our efforts have brought recognition with Office of Local Government Establishment and Training winning award, including the prestigious Office of Transformation, Creativity and Innovation Award for outstanding performance. A leader whose mantra is, I walk my walk and lead by example. Changing the service one person at a time, Mrs. Olusekun continued to inspire colleagues with her visionary leadership, passion for excellence, and tireless commitment to build a modern, innovative, and people-centered public service. She is happily married with children. Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, you will agree with me that our achievements reflect the vision of Mr. Governor for a modern, inclusive, and service-driven Lagos, showing dedicated leadership translate the Team Plus agenda into real impact for citizens and civil servants. Mrs. Olusekun reform and initiative in local government service are not just administrative milestones. They are direct contribution to the governor's Teams Plus agenda, from strengthening workforce, professionalism, and staff welfare to advancing digital training, full sufficiency, and inclusive governance. Our leadership demonstrates how civil servants as the help are key drivers of the state's vision and modern, inclusive, and 21st century Lagos. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in warmly welcome our facilitator for tonight, Mrs. Bibilomo Olaide Olusekun, Permanent Secretary, Office of Local Government Establishment and Training, to Public Service Knowledge Job Knowledge Sharing. Thank you. Welcome. You are welcome, ma. You have the floor, ma. Unmute yourself, ma.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, dear participants, it's a pleasure to be here to rub minds with you, share ideas on the topic of the day, which is lead where you are, equipping today's managers for real impact in public service. Before I delve into the subject matter, I would like to commend the convener of this platform for a job well done. It is very commendable that this sort of platform exists for public servants in Lagos State. And where there's knowledge to be shared, that is where you will find me. And that was why I accepted to be the coordinator of today's program. So without further ado, I'll say thank you for joining the platform, and I look forward to hearing from you as much as I would share some of my experience in service and my thoughts on the subject matter. My intention is to keep it very simple, so that at the end I would also get feedback from you, so that it's not a one-way kind of engagement this evening. So without further ado, I would start. Host, are you? I want to start the.
Okay.
Just a moment.
Okay, ma.
Okay.
Hello, ma. Are you with us, ma?
Host, am I a co-host? Can I share?
Okay. Can you see my screen, ma?
Yes.
Can you see my screen, ma?
Can you? No, I can't see your screen, but can you see mine?
Okay. Hold on. Let me bring mine down, and I'm coming, ma. Okay. Can you send requests from your end, ma, so that I can accept you here?
Okay, just a moment.
All right, ma.
Can you see my screen?
No, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Uh-uh.
Yes, ma.
You can see it now?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay. All right. Are we good?
We are good to go, ma.
Okay, so lead where you are, equipping today's managers for real impact in public service. I've been very well introduced, so we'll keep it like that. Bibilomo Olusekun, Permanent Secretary, Office of Local Government Staffs and Training. So let's start this discourse with what's my understanding of what leading is. Leading is the act of guiding, directing, and influencing others to achieve a common goal or vision. That's as simple as it can get. The act of guiding, directing, and influencing. The key word is influencing others to achieve a common goal. Goal can be that of one, but leading is now.
Oh, we lost her there. Ma, are you still with us?
We're discussing what leading is. So it's the act of guiding, directing, and influencing others to achieve a common goal or vision. There are various types of leadership models. Some are autocratic, democratic, situational, transformative, laissez-faire, visionary. There are different types of. Autocratic is usually associated with the military, as the word suggests, it's autocratic, so it's a command. Democratic is more amenable to considering many people's views, and of course it's derived from the word democracy, where everybody would have a say. So democratic is, yes, is a listening leadership style where everyone's views and position are considered. Situational means that you apply the style that is best suited for the situation at hand. So if the situation demands democratic kind of leadership, you apply it. If it demands autocratic, you use it. That's situational. Transformative, that's when there's a desire for a major change, in a situation. That's when you have a leader who wants to cause a major shift and has the vision, and of course is seeking to influence others to get on the same bus to achieve that common goals. Visionary, yes, that's usually associated with one person, is the vision of one person, and it wants everybody's buying to achieve that vision. And that act of influencing, of guiding, of directing others to achieve the vision is what leading is all about. So leading is a complex situation, is a complex and multifaceted process that requires a combination of things: personal qualities, experience, expertise. Everything goes into leading. Leading is not, it's complex, and that is it. And a combination of your personal attributes, your experience, and the skills that you have to bear. Next slide, please. Next slide, host. Thank you. So the external environment in which where the, the, the aim is to move from being an officer to seeing yourself as a leader. But we're not operating in a vacuum where we're operating in an environment, and the work environment, the world environment and the work environment today is said to be VUCA. Some call it VUCAD. That is, the environment is volatile, it is uncertain, it is complex, and it is ambiguous. The D is that the environment is disruptive. So we are not in a stable environment where we can operate, like as we would love to. So there's many factors beyond our control in the environment that makes leading complex. And that's the VUCAD. The environment is volatile, our workplace is uncertain, there's complexity, there's ambiguity, and the environment is disruptive. But regardless of that, we have no control over it. What we have control over is how we operate in this uncertain and complex environment. Host, next slide, please. Next slide, please, host. Okay, so most of us here are officers of the states. We operate within the Lagos State Public Service. We are the engine room, we are the foot soldiers, we are the ones translating policy into action. We're the one ensuring that the themes plus agenda is actualized. We're the ones bringing governance to the good people of Lagos State. So most of us, we see ourselves as officers of the state, and rightly so. But what this engagement seeks to achieve is to make us realize that we are indeed leaders. We can be leaders, regardless of your grade level, regardless of your cadre, regardless of where you serve, whether it's at the local government or at the state or at the federal. Regardless of your age, you can be a leader, and you are indeed a leader. That is what this engagement seeks to, show. And very importantly, the first step we need to take is to have a mindset shift from officer to leader. Yes, we're all officers, proud officers of Lagos State, yes, but we can be leaders as well, regardless of our position or our grade level. Do we bring that to life? Yes, from routine to innovation. Most of our work can be routinous. We do the same kind of things day in, day out, most of the time. Yes, that is it. That's the mindset of an officer. But the leader, what new ideas can I bring to this routine work of mine? What new process? What new idea? How can we better it? How can we make the results better? What do we need to do? That's the mindset of a leader. So you are moving from your routine work. Yes, that's what you're doing, but you are bringing new ideas, you are bringing new processes, bringing new thinking to grade level 17 and, attain whatever position you desire. But what this mindset shift is saying is that, yes, the limited. Leadership leading is not, so you cannot afford to be limited by position or grade level, your cadre. No limitations. You seek to move from my position is this, to a position of influencing others to achieve a common goal. Instructions, we're moving from instructions to initiative. Yes, you are giving directives. That's the common word in service. You are directed, do this, do that. Yes, that's the essence. That's service. We accept it. But as leaders, we have to take initiative. The instructions will come, but you've already envisaged, oh, so this instruction, what am I going to need? Where are the challenges in this task that I must do? So you seize the initiative, you envisage what's going to happen, and you start to act so that you are able to conquer the challenges that come with the instructions. So instructions will come, but you must seize the initiative and think ahead, act ahead, so that your task is achieved successfully. Control to empowerment. So control is, okay, so you're in charge of a task, or you are in charge of a team. You have something you want to achieve. It's not about controlling your team members. That's what this is saying. It's not about controlling them. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do, you must do this, you must do that. No, it's not about control anymore. It's about empowerment, giving your team what they need to succeed, whether it's your time, whether it's your idea, whether it's data, resources, whatever empowerment is required to achieve that common goal, you give it as a leader. It's not about control, it's about empowerment. Next slide, please. So core competencies of impactful leaders. We've we started by saying what leading is all about. As officers of the state, the last slide told us how we to see ourselves as leaders, because indeed we are. Once you are in a position to influence others to achieve a goal, you're a leader. And some are born, like naturally with these skills. But the good news is these skills, we can learn them. We can learn these skills to lead. And that's, this mindset shift with impactful leaders. You are not leading just for the sake of leading. You are leading to achieve a goal. Your goal is to make an impact. We are public servants. The ultimate aim is to make the citizenry of Lagos State happy in the area of education, in the area of health, the environment. What the people want is our concern. And Mr. Governor has put it all together. He has said he would attend to the needs of the people of Lagos State through the Themes Plus agenda. So, as we wake up every single day to go to work, our aim is to ensure that the Themes Plus agenda is successful. You're playing in service. Whichever MDA that you are, whichever local government that you are, your aim is to ensure that the Themes Plus agenda is not operating in isolation. It is to achieve the vision of Lagos State. It is to achieve the vision. So the Themes Plus agenda is a tool in Mr. Governor's hands to ensure that the vision of Lagos State is accomplished. And in our respective MDAs too, our aim, whatever the vision of your MDA is or your local government, the aim is to key into the Themes Plus agenda to ensure that the vision of Lagos State is realized. So what are the core competencies that we need to be impactful leaders. Effective communication, yes. Oral, written, presentation, these are very, very important skills that you need as a leader. You have the vision, or we all have the vision, but as a leader, you must be able to communicate effectively with your team members. Otherwise, you see that you are running a one-man show. You just look back, there's nobody behind you in that road to achieving the vision, because you have not effectively communicated what you want to achieve to your team members. So effective communication is very important. Problem solving skills, this is key in today's world. Every day we hear about AI coming to take people's jobs, the threat of AI, and AI has its many advantages, I would say. But I believe, still cannot take over the human thinking faculty. We would always be essential and necessary in the workplace. AI will aid what we do. It will make our work easier, maybe faster, yes, but it cannot take over our thinking faculty. So problem-solving skills are very essential. I already said that we operate in a world that is volatile, uncertain, complex, disruptive. So problems are bound. We must have the skill to tackle those problems and solve them through creative thinking. So problem-solving skills are very important for a leader to, be impactful. Organizational skills, this is also a very important core competence that a leader leads. You are in charge of a task that involves both public servants, it involves members of the public, it involves journalists, it involves medical personnel, so many people with different roles to play. You must have the organizational skills to put it all together so that the vision is achieved in a timely fashion, and not in a wasteful manner. We all know that resources are limited. So our organizational skills must be top-notch to ensure that we achieve our aim in a timely fashion, not in a wasteful fashion, and that achieves what it sets out to do. So organizational skills are also very important. Strategic thinking, this is in a nutshell, like long-term planning. As a leader, you must have that long-term view. It's not only about here and now, short-term, no. Short-term is important, but you must look at the long-term, the strategic plan. What do we want to achieve on the long run, and how do we get there? So strategic thinking is important, is a core competence of impactful leaders. Technical skills, this is very, very important. Regardless of your cadre, regardless of your profession, you must be a master of your game. You must be a master of your game. If you are not, you cannot lead impactfully. So you have to know your onions. That's just the bottom line. Acquire the technical skills. If you are in the finance and accounts cadre, what are the things that a finance and accounts officer must know today? It's not everything that you learn in the classroom. Yes, a lot you learn in the classroom, a lot you learn on the job, but we must continually sharpen our technical skills. So what are the important things a finance and accounts officer of today must know? So seek to know it. What are the apps relevant to an architect working in the service today? What are the new trends ICT, new things are coming up every day. You have to keep up with the developments in your cadre, in your profession, to sharpen your technical skills. Next slide, please. Continuing with the core competencies that are required. Collaboration. This is coming together of two or more people or two or more departments, whatever, just joining hands with aim, collaborating, sharing ideas, like sharing knowledge, expertise to achieve. When you embrace innovation, that means
Hello, ma. Yes.
yeah, so I was talking about innovation, that innovation is not limited to adoption of technology only. That innovation can be a new process, it can be a new idea, just we have to be innovative. And if it's technology too, if it's the adoption of new technology, so be it. But impactful leaders must open themselves for collaboration, for innovation, and very importantly, emotional intelligence. We hear about it. We hear the term emotional intelligence, but it's a core competence, because being emotionally intelligent means you are aware of who you are. You know yourself, you know your triggers, what gets you angry, what gets you mad, what makes you happy. And when you are aware